Answer the audience a little bit, so a little bit more energy at each other, as well as telling the audience, but you're also playing with each other. Does that make sense?
Can I interrupt?
Yeah.
There's this puppet thing, which is, he said, play to each other. Don't put your puppet sideways. Instead, put knuckles out to the audience.
Fantastic, yeah. So you're telling the other person and us the way censorship characters talk to each other. You include the audience and the character. Okay, Jose and the attic.
Once
On time,
there
was
a
dude
who
rode
lots
of
horses.
his
Background
was
very
diverse,
and
painful,
but
unfortunately
Jose
lost
is
fins.
so
He
search
the
house
for
is
lost
theirs.
the
Only
stairs
in
the
house
were
up
the
Wall.
to
the
attic.
once
Jose
got
close
to
the
attic
he
got
scared.
he
Closed
his
eyes,
and
barged
in
straight.
through.
Ah!
He
Screamed
frightfully
the
darkness
enveloped
all
around.
him.
Mr.
Miyagi before
Him
and
proclaimed
I
will
not
give
you
legs or fins.
you
Must
learn
to
fly.
so
Jose just
firm.
and
The
to all
around
the
and
Fantastic. Get in the habit of swimming off to the sides and have the environment be complete until you're off. Because that's what you're doing in real time anyway. So you can't take the sheet down while you're on stage. You guys have to figure out a way to move the sheet off stage.
You're kneeling down like this.
Well, that's good. Don't get in that position. You can't, because you don't want the sheet to just disappear nowhere, right? So you're going to have to figure a way to do this so that you can't move together, like that off stage. Yeah, it's just, we're going to have to start practicing that
Can
anyway.
everything like try to go flat down to the floor and then take off? Almost like the screen is
Yeah.
going down.
Not if there's other things on stage with it. It all has to look like, it has to look like it's a three-dimensional
Yeah.
drop, right? And if it just disappears, it ruins, it ruins the integrity of everything you've just done. You know what I mean? So it's really got to get in the habit of floating on backwards and forwards.
it's like a pop out book instead of pop up.
Exactly. So you don't want to destroy that illusion you just had. So you have to be thinking about the position that you're getting in. How am I going to get off? Can I get off this way too? The way you're standing too.
And they'll have a lot more room on that stage there.
You'll have so much more farther to go too to get off stage. This will be the dimensions of white box. Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, man.
All right. So let's try a couple scenes where we practice foreshadowing. So the actual contents of these scenes are not as important as the drill of announcing where the next scene will be, giving them enough time to put something together, and smoothly transitioning out of that scene into the new scene with new characters.
Are we doing this with character voices or narration? Like, meanwhile, back at the...
These are within the scene, in the context of the actual scene. The characters are in a scene, and they're discussing what happens next in the story. And by doing so, they're almost like giving hints as to where we're going next, with enough time before the end of before the edits, for people to put something together. Does that make sense, everybody? Fantastic. So let's do a couple. We're going to stop and see how it goes when we talk about it. And feel free to score these scenes too.
Charlie, you're never gonna believe it!
Never gonna believe what?
You're never gonna believe it! They rebuilt your coral house!
I got the notice in the mail, but I thought it wouldn't happen for weeks.
It was like extreme coral makeover!
Oh my goodness.
I cried so hard! Why weren't you there?
What do you mean everybody was there but me?
Everybody was there!
Oh, I've gotta see it!
Well, come on! We're going over to the coral house!
Okay.
Let's go! It's this way!
I can't look at it.
Oh my God.
Charlie, where have you been?
Regina, I've been out for a swim to think.
You're always out swimming. I bet with that starfish.
Well, no, but oh my gosh, look at our house. It's amazing, huh, Regina?
Amazing!
It's beautiful, isn't it?
I hate fluorescents. They look terrible in my skin tone.
But it was free. It was part of that show. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth, Regina.
Now you want to call me a gift horse? Oh, Charlie!
You have a way of twisting
I'm
my
kicking you
words.
out!
What?
You're gonna have to go stay with your uncles.
But the house looks so nicely redone.
No!
I haven't even seen the interior.
I just have to tear this down.
Guess I gotta go see my uncle.
Hey, buddy. I overheard you say you got thrown out of your house.
Yeah, and I'm heading to my uncle's house.
I know I'm just a joke, but just a homeless starfish on the street, but will you take me with you?
Of course I will. I have a soft spot for people who are homeless. I was homeless once. I'm sure my uncle won't mind. This way. Oh, what? You have one more thing to say?
Now, I was going to say my name is Starsky.
Oh, Starsky, I'm Charlie.
Nice to meet you, Charlie. Let's go.
Follow me, okay?
Cletus, where is my bills? What the heck are you talking about? Cletus, I'm looking for my beer pellets, and I don't see them anywhere. Your beer pellets? Yeah, I thought you was gonna quit there, Roscoe. Cletus, I'm too old to quit. I've only just begun. Now listen, my nephew Charlie said he's coming over here because there's something gone wrong with his house again. Apparently the neighbors rebuilt it, but his no good wife of his decided that the house wasn't good enough, so he's coming over here. I can't have you all drunk on beer pellets. We'll have him bring over some beer pellets. Well, we'll just have to ask him if he's got some when he gets here. Okay, we just will. Quit being ornery. Fix him some breakfast. pellets. Oh, so ain't mine. I want to go get some beer pellets down from the volcanic rift. Oh, man. Now head on down the volcanic rift. That place is so damn hot.
That's a good idea. They got good prices.
Oh,
Good
my
prices.
God. I'll be back, Roscoe.
Okay.
Samuel, hey. Need to buy some beer pellets.
Oh, I got plenty of beer pellets. Plenty of beer pellets. I just got, let me find them here somewhere back here.
Yeah, Roscoe's acting up again and wants to get drunk. Got a cousin coming over any damn day now.
Oh, thank Roscoe. He loves my beer pellets, I tell you what.
Well, that's right. How much to owe you?
Oh, about, let's call it, 20 clams.
All right, here we got it. All right, thank you for the beer pellets. Just be on the way. Going back home.
Okay, see you later.
Take it easy, Samuel. Don't get mugged.
Okay.
Don't worry, Roscoe said he'll be home any minute now.
Cletus.
Your nephew. Okay then. Well, I'm getting the shakes real bad.
Knock, knock.
Hello.
Is my husband Charlie here?
Charlie? No one's been by at all.
Are you sure?
Well, my roommate did say his nephew was supposed to come by, but I haven't seen him.
Well, if you see Charlie, you tell him that I'm at the beauty parlor all day.
Oh yeah, I can do that for a beer pellet.
Oh, fine. Here, take one.
Charlene!
How rough!
I saw that.
Oh, he was handling on her.
They were doing things. And she's accused me of the same things. Nope, I won't stay with my uncle. I can't. His roommate is having an affair with my wife.
Hey, we can go to the alley. That's where I usually sleep.
You usually sleep at the alley?
Yeah.
Let's go there then. I guess my life has gotten that low.
It's pretty dangerous. And very sharp and pokey, so you gotta watch yourself when we get there.
I'm a tough fish. I can handle it.
you
I've
sure?
been through a lot today.
What if it were to poke you?
Ow! Stop it. That hurts.
Come on, let's go. What are you doing?
Yeah, it takes a long time to get to the
Oh,
alley.
I'm sorry about that. Steal anything today?
Oh yeah, I stole lots.
What'd you steal?
I stole a pellet and a fish hook.
I snugged an old fish.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh no, it's the parrot gang.
Those guys look kind of tough.
Oh, they're coming this way.
Oh, look, fresh meat.
Hey, you! Oh, you starfish!
You mean him? Not me.
You too, yellow belly. Get over
We're
here.
just looking for a place to
Look
sleep.
what I found!
Oh yeah.
They're surrounding us.
Come here. Oh, what are we going to do with these two?
Well, we only got a couple options.
I've come to the alley as a last resort.
Ow!
Your friend didn't fare so well.
Well, we only just met, so I really don't need to mourn or anything.
Well, your last resort is gonna end up being your
last resort.
Charlie, what are you doing in the alley?
Uncle Cletus.
My nephew! Alright, now I know how to handle these people. Ely, get in here! Zap him good, Ely! Oh no! We gotta get out of here! This way, Charlie!
Back to your house, Uncle!
Back to the house! Away from the alley! Oh, good job, Ely! Just want to let you know! That was rough.
Oh, Uncle Cletus, you got there in the nick of time.
Well, what were you doing in the damn alley anyway?
Charlena kicked me out of the house,
Ah, word.
and then I came over here, and I saw your roommate making out with her.
What? Roscoe! Get your butt out here!
That's him. That's the one.
Oh, Roscoe, you're drunk off your ass. Cletus, I got some. Oh, Roscoe, I was bringing you good beer pellets you could get drunk without making adultery with this man's wife. Making a what?
I challenge you, sir, to a duel. I will meet you at the seagrass shortly. I suggest you get properly prepared.
Oh, I'll get properly prepared. Oh, yes.
Good day, sir.
Roscoe, Charlie, no, we don't have to fight at the seagrass salt swamp where people get stuck and they're stuck forever. It's so mushy over there. I can do it, Cletus. I don't want you to do it. I don't want anybody to die. I'm ready. It's for my honor. Oh, woe is me. Woe is me. Oh, damn it, I'm just gonna drink some beer pellets. Get out of here, you drunk asshole! Oh, yeah.
What have I done? I don't feel like I can actually fight, but I must. And I
Fighting
will.
is fun!
Whoa! I didn't see you guys there. I've gotten myself into an awful mess.
All you have to do is fight to get out of it. It's easy!
Well, I guess fighting is one way to handle it.
You've got a suggestion for another way?
Running away.
Well, I don't want to be a fighter, but I don't want to be a coward either.
It's time!
Oh, he's bigger than I thought he'd be.
Yeah, I'm here to fight you for unclear reasons to me.
Unclear reason? It's because you made out with my wife.
I didn't make out, but I'm here to make up for it. Let's do!
All right, let's go. Charlene, is that you?
It's me.
I love you, Charlene.
I'm defending my honor.
You made out with my uncle's stupid roommate.
Well, hold on now. This is your girlfriend, Charlena?
His wife.
She's my wife.
You're married? Now, we didn't make out. She just got me a beer pellet.
Yeah, from my gullet.
It's been a big misunderstanding all this time. Let's all go to the beer pellet store together.
Oh, there she is. Ta-da. Alright, not bad. Not bad. A couple things, just make sure, again, you're not standing in front of the environment, just see the scenery, you're in front of the house all the time. So, I just want to see your...
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
And I was wondering how it entered into our house from that side. Maybe I shouldn't enter from that side, because I did have to go past the green thing. It was real obvious.
Yeah, if you go to the house, obviously, when we see the house, we're seeing the outside of the house. So we really don't have to go inside of the house or in front of the house, because we're outside of the house. So you just be in or around and near the house.
If you cross, you can go behind it.
Right. I think
Yeah,
like there was a green thing right here, and it came in. How am I going to get around all this stuff? It came low.
To do what?
Well, I'm in front of
enter
the
the
scene,
scene.
right? So they're seeing a silhouette. I mean, that obviously they're seeing a
Yeah.
silhouette of my body, right?
Right, so
So I should just
you yourself have to stay away from in front of them.
like this.
Yeah, or stay.
Or just go around the car, push to the other side.
Exactly.
Okay. We're used to it.
So there's going to be a little bit of nonverbal communication as the environment comes in, a little bit of negotiation as to where I can stand for the rest of the scene. So you really have to turn your kind of director's eyes on while you're trying to improvise the scene to make sure that you are seeing, you are cognizant and seeing what the audience is seeing at the same time, while you're still trying to be very much in the scene.
Like in that last one, was there a lot of that? Because there were so many people.
There's a
so
lot of people in that scene. I don't mind that for the end of the show so much. Again, we were talking about how the environment only needs to be like 1 or 2 pieces to kind of evoke what we're doing. We don't have to go heavy, keep in mind, if there's 5 of you on stage doing environment, there's nobody left to set up the next thing. And we just want to do enough to allude to where we are. We don't want to do everything all at once. Yes, we'll be exactly. So that big group work, we are going to work on a little bit as well, separately, but yeah, that's what I said that for
At the end, I kind of wanted to cut through. I mean, would it be okay to like have you guys and like break it apart or something?
Now, how do you mean?
Like there was different noodles, and I was like hiding, and I wanted to be like break apart noodles, like in between them. Like, how do you?
Oh, yeah. Again, it's a little bit of negotiation, non-verbal negotiation.
Right.
Okay.
I wasn't even like.
You could have said that.
There was one like tense moment in that big group scene. I don't know if you heard, but it was like a little like Tiffany drum roll.
Yeah, I did hear it. It felt like that was most, you want to say that kind of stuff like a scary scene. You know what I mean? I think what was happening was almost like danger of the music that actually happening to the character. So I think eventually as you tell these stories, you'll find one protagonist will kind of emerge. And you're probably going to have an easier time trying to match that one character's emotional place, rather than trying to hit everything that's happening in the scene. You kind of want to almost like maybe find that one character and like kind of represent what they're feeling in the story. So when they're scared, the music will feel scary. When they're happy, the music will feel light. You know, when they're feeling romantic, some swirls. You know what I mean? All right. Let's. How was that as far as traffic patterns? Getting on and off stage. Any issues?
Talk about the issues we had.
Yeah.
Like there was the puppeteers coming in from the side, and then also you can go around the back behind them once they're set.
Yeah. But in doing so, was there things that you guys felt? Yeah. All right.
I felt Patrick did a good job. I was thinking with this accent, he found the
Yep.
talking about characters that are not on stage, which is difficult. You know, and it's good that can kind of stay off for one scene, let the uncles have that scene.
I love that. I love that method of storytelling. Even though we say we're going there, we don't have to follow those particular characters there.
Right.
They can walk into the scene halfway through. Once you establish where we're going and what the kind of people who normally are over there feel like. So it's a much more smart way to tell a story. Establish the shots.
I want to ask you a quick background pop, so just something you're playing with it. Be careful, they do break. And they're a little bit more fragile than you think they are. They get on the handles the first time it didn't work. So the team that think are ones that are from space building that really dry now. So just be gentle with them, even though they feel like they're plastic, they do great.
They don't fluoresce, right? Obviously.
They will.
They will?
Yeah.
They're going to be
Oh, okay.
I just think we have to cover whatever we use.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
But she hates parts.
I thought it was her character.
That's right, it's the character.
Alright, so, we'll put them down. Okay, so what we're looking at right now is kind of like a 70-minute show. Half of which is story, half of which is broken up into some other fun things. We do improv games, different kinds of improv games. Fun little breaks, dance sections and whatnot. So that doesn't mean we have a 35-minute story to tell in 4 or 5 different chunks. So if you break that up, basically you have an intro to characters, you furthering of those character beats, kind of exploration of the characters' relationships, kind of a big setting up of a big cliffhanger, big climax, and then a quick little wrap up, right? So what I want to do is really work on segmenting those stories so that we can get a feel for, you know, okay, it takes us 2 or 3 scenes to set up all the characters. We go away, we come back to it. What are those second beats about? And what are the kinds of things that we've introduced? What we need to capitalize on? Luckily, we're going to be in a position where, while there is a game going on, other people will get to be talking off stage as to what kind of story beats are coming next. Right? So, is there a marker?
Dave's writing that, did all the puppet techs have a chance to try on the gloves? There's 2 pairs, there's the cotton pair and one that's acrylic. I did think you like the acrylic, your vote is for acrylic.
These were just to be available.
You're not taking them, you're voting on them.
Ah, you don't say that you hate those pair and you say what it's like. It's not usually this one. These are more comfortable, but they get baggy.
They come in medium, small, medium, large, and large. Oh.
These are large. Yeah, they're a little, they're coming in hot and stuff, but I agree.
Well, I feel like it was fun here.
So
Alright, so this is kind of what right now I have as far as storytelling is. You want to spend about 8 minutes, 3 quick scenes introducing characters. We don't have to hit, we don't have to hit 3 different pops of characters, but they're all based. That's the purpose of these first 3 scenes. So that's about 2 or 3 minutes of introducing characters. And when we introduce characters, we don't really have to be setting up what the long haul story is about. We're really just introducing characters and what they're like, and what the relationships are like, and what kind of people fish they are. That's really the main goal of those scenes. So don't really be worrying so much about the plot for the rest of the show. Again, it's really just developing these characters. The next beat, advancing those characters, that's really where we're going to be kind of laying out what happens, what's going to be happening with these characters, their goals and ambitions. We can learn about the goals and ambitions in the first scenes, but they're really not going to be worked on that hard yet until we get to the second set of scenes. Yes?
Does character introduction scenes, do you have a feeling about them being connected or unrelated?
You mean with each other?
Yeah.
Loosely connected. Definitely living in the same universe. You know what I mean? I don't feel like we have to, if we see a kid, two kids at the playground, we don't have to see, oh, this is definitely their mom. We might learn that that's who that was in the next set of scenes. So they can be related, they can be unrelated. We're not going to force that issue in these first set of scenes. We're just finding some character voices for ourselves. Right. Something fun and playful and just unrelated. Maybe they're related to the suggestion, but not related that hard to each other yet. That kind of stuff happens a little bit in the second round, where we're actually learning how these characters are related to each other, how these seemingly unrelated characters do relate to each other, and how their own worlds fit into each other. So you're taking what you've learned about your characters in the first set of scenes and applying them in the second set of scenes. Kind of learning about each other and how these characters all fit with each other. Does that make sense so far? The third and fourth beat, the cliffhanger and the climax, I think by the time we get to the end of the second beats, we'll have a pretty good idea as to who the protagonists are, what the main focus will be, what the main storyline is, what the B-plot is. And I think those two, the cliffhanger and the climax will kind of work themselves out themselves. Well, I'm agree with that. And of course, I don't want to spend too much time wrapping anything up. We'll be looking for the end of the show there. Once the climax happens, you know, everything's downhill as far as pacing goes. So this is what I'd like to try. Yeah.
So that's it. 42 minutes?
Yeah.
Is that 4? I thought it was 35. 24, 34. 34 minutes? That's okay. So roughly half the show. Half the show will be games and fun. Maybe some of the games will have these characters in them, just for fun. You know what I mean? Even though Ernie and Bert are our main plot line in the show, doesn't mean Bert can't sneak away to have a chat with Kristen Glover. It's a terrible story. That would never be on Sesame Street. But you know, and even some of the games might be advancing the story too. All be part of the same thing. You know how like most Sesame Street episodes roughly have the same through line of theme. You know what I mean? It's all about the floor, or cows. Everything has to do with cows. So the suggestion will be a through line for a lot of this stuff. Hopefully tie it together. Alright, so what I'd like to try this week is stumble through this.
Yay!
This part. Yay.
Plus our corners.
Kind of corner the stage mark.
Oh, wait,
let's reorganize the sides and the backs. And again, I'm not going to check my phone. I'm taking notes on it. It's not good, right?
Tim, watermelon sliced.
Alright, so for these first couple scenes, we'll do these in blocks, right? So we'll do the first 3 scenes, we'll talk about them, we'll do the next 3 scenes, we'll talk about them, right? For these first set of scenes, we don't have to foreshadow so much, because they're really seemingly unrelated characters. Audience member?
Audience member.
Yes. What is a, if you could go back in time and tell your 12-year-old you a solid piece of advice, what advice would you give her?
Love yourself.
Love yourself.
Because no one else ever will.
Peachy!
Alright, so the theme for these first 3 scenes will be love yourself. So I'd like to see the character in each of these scenes that needs to learn that lesson. But here's the hard part. 3 scenes, the second and third one can't come at it from the same direction as the first one. So listen very carefully to the scenes that you're not in, and don't let them put your idea. If they put your idea, it's a dead idea. You can't have 3 suicidal puppets back to back to back. You only have one of those manic depressive. One of those scenes can involve a manic depressive. Once that manic depressive is out there, that's the manic depressive character. We can't have 3 of them. So you're going to have to come at it from 3 different ways. Make sense? Technicians, you guys can hang back and very, very light background. Here we go.
Oh, that's a good soup. Story. Hey, Fabrizio, you're up.
Oh, what a beautiful night we had last night.
Yes, Fabrizio, I thought it was nice too. We learned a lot about cooking and the culinary arts, and it was wonderful.
It was wonderful. The soup you made, it took my heart and it banged it against my chest as I tasted it.
That is the sign of a good pasta fajoule.
May I get you anything?
Oh, Fabrizio, you're so obsequious, you're so subservient to me all the time, and there's no reason to be.
Oh, well, all right. I guess I'll just sit here quietly.
Sitting here quietly, Fabrizio. Don't you have the things that you like to do? Don't you know things about yourself?
I don't know. I never thought about it, I guess.
You've given me so many compliments, but I don't need them. I'm a good person, I know that. I make a great soup, it's my thing. Fabrizio, you have to find your thing.
I gotta find your thing, huh?
Yes, you have to find your thing.
I like bicycles.
Like a bicycle? Well then go, Fabrizio. Be the only starfish in the whole world who can ride a bicycle.
All right, I'll do it.
You have to have confidence. Go find the confidence.
Oh, I have to have the confidence to ride the bicycle.
Yes.
hold her up to pass the food.
Yes, no problem. Mauricio taking this out. And be confident this time. There you go. Italian stereotype offending everybody in the world.
Junior? Junior!
Yeah, I'm here.
I received your report card.
I can explain it. I have things to explain.
It is most unsatisfactory.
I know. But I tried. You told me to try. I tried.
For this, you are grounded.
What? That is so not fair.
Junior?
What?
Junior, I just got your work report card.
What?
Yeah, you haven't been at work in 4 days.
I tried to
Days.
though. I just never made it.
For this, you're grounded.
No, this is so not fair. I tried.
You shall never see the light of the ocean again.
Dad, no, that is so not fair.
You'll be grounded so long you'll be under the ground.
No.
Junior!
Oh, no, what?
You have neglected your yard work.
But I tried. I thought about it a
You
lot.
neglected your grandmother's yard work?
Junior!
Disrespectful.
You are grounded.
I'm going to my cave then.
You're grounded. Okay.
Grounded.
Ramona.
Yes, Patricia.
You're gonna need to swim a little faster.
I'm so distracted.
The team is counting on winning this one.
Well, I brought my mirror. I just keep looking in it.
The fish Olympics say that if we don't win this year's Olympics, we don't get to compete again in the next year's Olympics. And really,
You noticed?
we've been deciding that you're the slow blink.
Patricia, have you noticed how very pointy my head is?
Listen to yourself. You're only talking about your appearance. You're not talking about performance.
Wait, I'll show you performance. Look at this.
What is that? That's
Not adorable.
You need to be doing your strengthening exercises.
I've got
Let's race them. Let's see if we can beat them.
Race is on.
Come on. Come on. What are you doing?
I look good.
Wait. Come on.
No, this is my good side.
Scene. All right. So that was 4 minutes. All right. That was 4 minutes. So what we're looking for is twice that long.
I was expecting this to go too long. I always thought my scene was too long. It's interesting.
Yeah, I could sense that. There's a sense of I gotta get out of here. Not being just like, fuck it, I'm gone. Right? No, I wouldn't do that. Especially if you are the center person and everything is happening to you, and they have this great, wonderful game of this person gives you a flaw, you're grounded. This person gives you a flaw. And so we're establishing sort of a pattern. If you leave, the game's over. I know
I was feeling that time was passing faster.
No,
And
that's
then the
true.
are free. I know, I hear you, but I was feeling it.
I got you. So let the people who are starting the next scene let you know that the scene is over. All you have to do is sit there and take it. Let the bad thing happen to this character as long as it possibly can. You know what I mean? So if anybody finds themselves in a situation where everybody's ganging up on you, great. Look for ways to encourage that behavior from the other fish. Stay there and take it. That's the best thing you can do for the comedy. Absolutely. Let the bad thing happen to the person, to the protagonist, especially early on. You can't pile on too much. The other people around the stage will let you know when it's enough, because they will start to brand new scene. Does that make sense? I could have seen 4 or 5 more fish come in. That would be great. They're saying, what your issues are, and what we're learning so much about your character. All the things that they are grounding you and telling you why you're grounded, we're learning about your character for that long haul, right? Because 35-minute story to tell, there's not, I don't think I would ever be in a situation where I'd be like, please stop telling me things about my character. You know what I mean? Please, you guys are telling me way too much things about my character. I'm learning too much about what I need to do for my 35 minutes. So, you know, just let it happen. Just let that stuff happen. The Italian, I just love that. I love those things. That's great. I love that voice, and I love those, that kind of identifiable character, that identifiable relationship. It's really going to make it easy on David, too. You know, a little accordion music, swelling, all of a sudden we're in a Italian restaurant, or just these old married Italian couple, which is adorable, right? Again, I didn't feel like I got to know the real relationship. It feels like there was a long, historic relationship there. That I feel like I just scratched the surface on. And especially, first scene out of the gate, with such rich relationship, I want to hang out there for just a little bit, yeah.
I'm wondering if I was in my head about the suggestion, and I'm wondering if people maybe were thinking so much about that and not about the relationship.
I will say, I would have been, but after he said, I'm like, well, I don't want to go out there and automatically make it about these suicidal. I was like, fuck it, I'll just do it wrong. So that was my idea. I'll do it wrong. And that's the time where the Italian racist thing came from. I'll do it wrong and see what happens at the end.
Yeah, I don't think that you have to have that thing in your head and kind of see. Like, is what I'm saying really hitting home right now, like honoring that suggestion? I think as long as you come in to the scene with that intention, you're hitting it. As long as you hit it somehow, you're hitting it. Because you don't want to like overburden yourself with suggestion. There's still two other scenes behind you that have to fulfill that suggestion as well. And the more you stay mired in a suggestion, the more stuff you're burning, and not letting other people that are coming to scenes behind you, get that suggestion. As long as we allude to it, we're fine.
I didn't find it until you came in here. I just back and say, you're so things the word of secrets.
But yeah, so I would have loved to see that scene develop a little bit more. Once you get to that place, like, well, that's it, we know what we're talking about, let's get out of here. Then what you need to do is reinvest yourself and say, okay, what else is this relationship about? What else are these characters about? Endow each other. You know, the I and you exercises I've done with you guys? I know I've done with two of you before. You know, it's starting to kind of share with each other. So you're always this and I'm always that kind of stuff. Just so we can develop and learn about their families, how they met. You don't have to lay that stuff out, but allude to it.
How long was it for scene?
2 minutes.
Yeah.
It was like 2 minutes, 1 minute, 1 minute. So that was one of the influence that we had. So, then the third, what was the third scene?
The race.
The race. That was great. I would love to see the aftermath of that race. You know what I mean? The race is over. I would love to see Amy really say what was on your mind to that fish. You know what I mean? Because I think you're holding back, you're withholding how you felt. And until you withhold, while you're withholding, you are making everything be about her character. Right? But until you say, here's how what you're doing is making me feel, your character's never going to move on to that next scene. Because it's just serving your purpose. It's not a three-dimensional character. There's no like reality to it. So have that relationship, have that confrontation. Do it now. Don't say, well, I'll deal with it later. Deal with it now. Deal with those real life consequences now. This is how you're making me feel. And that's how you have a reaction. What their character is doing is making me have a reaction. And here's my reaction. Have that discussion up front. Make sense? Fantastic. Okay. So, let's talk about that. We've got these 3 storylines, these 3 pockets building. We've got an old couple talking about what? What do you know about that?
They're Italian.
Sure.
He's a chef, soup gourmet.
She's finding person.
Which there was some gender confusion.
Yeah, there was. Fabricio is the male version.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of like he has his thing, and she just kind of tails along, and she doesn't really have her thing. Like,
Okay.
it lacks confidence.
Okay, so does everybody hear that?
No.
Say it over time.
Well, the main guy who's like the soup, he has his thing. He like has found his niche, while his friend, wife, whoever, she just kind of trails along, you know, does whatever he says, follow him, and he is starting being that this person's so close to him, he's really realizing that that's not okay. You need to have your own thing.
Okay,
to
good.
be passionate about.
That's great. I would totally agree with that assessment. Perfect extrapolation of what that scene was going for. Two things that makes me think of that could have extended that scene longer. One is there is a little ambiguity as to what this relationship is. So that certainly shouldn't believe the first piece, not exactly who you are to each other. That should definitely be discussed and be agreed upon. And knowing what this thing is. What's her thing? What's his thing? Making sure that you guys know that going forward. These scenes should not be edited until you are confident that the people on stage know those answers. Who are they? What are they to each other? Those things have to be answered before we can go on to the next scene. All right. So, as far as advancing those characters, what's the more likely character to advance that second piece? Sarah's character, because she has a name and
She has a problem.
she has a problem. She has something she has to overcome. She has something to overcome. Eric's got his thing. Hopefully, every time you see Eric's character, he's cooking. Because that's his thing. He's got it. He's got it under control. We don't need to see what happens to him because he's got his thing. Sarah has the ambiguity, so we would want to see what happens to her next and where she goes next. Make sense? Second scene. Yeah, top character. Why?
Well, she seems like a growing up fish who has a lot of responsibilities, and she doesn't know how to put all these responsibilities she's gaining as growing up as a young little fish at home.
She's having issues balancing her schedule.
Yes.
Yes.
But I also kept just saying I was trying. I just remember being middle-aged. I tried it, but not having no respect for.
Yeah, so hold on to that thing. Hold on to that thing that makes your character special. Hold on to that thing that makes your character special. But we, as an ensemble, really have to be keying in on what is making those characters special. And be able to play to that in these next set of beats. Third scene. Shayna's character. Had Amy confronted her, I would have said Amy's character, right? Because she's the one that has a problem and she has to get over herself and let another fish be fish. But we never really established that character as you mentioned. So this Shayna's character is probably giving her puppets at some point. Right? So probably not yet. So this is what I want in these next three things. What we need to do is understand what these three characters, Topping, Sarah, and Shayna's characters are the lead fish right at the moment, right? And what we need to do is help the bad thing happen. What is the bad thing that is happening to them? What is the bad thing that's happening to Sarah?
Lost.
She hasn't found herself.
She hasn't found herself, so we need to compound that. You can't solve anything until the climax. We have 4 more beats of helping Sarah not find herself. We have another 4 scenes of Topping what?
Getting
Fucking
responsible.
up. Everything she does just crumbles. The opposite of Midas. Shayna's thing is what?
She can only see herself.
She can only see, we have to encourage that. And it is counterintuitive to what you want to do next in a story. It's hit it head on. You cannot. We have to enable her in the next couple scenes. We have to, and not just enable her, but like be the fall person. You have to go in there knowing Shayna is going to disappoint you. Shayna's character is going to take whatever you do and make it all about her. We have to help her with that. Not trying to stop her. Do not put out these fires. Do not put out these fires. You have the character might want to. But the actor and improviser has to keep enabling the bad behavior. Does that make sense? Everybody follow? Let's see some of those scenes. Doesn't have to be in order at all. Let's just practice some scenes of enabling the bad behavior.
Hey, Junior, you gotta come over to the corner here. Hey, check this out. This is the best way to blow off time, Junior.
Really? I can do that. I can completely do that.
Yeah?
Junior, we're supposed to stay after school and study.
Oh, come on. I tried to study before.
Come on, Junior.
You promised.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, come on down. This is the way to forget all your problems.
I don't get it.
Just wait. You feel it? You feel it?
I mean, a little bit of a wave that they
Yeah, oh yeah, that wave's kicking in.
Hey, Junior. Hey, you know what I heard?
What did you hear?
I heard all Anderson's corner stores giving away free candy.
What? Free candy?
Yeah.
I love free
Go
candy.
get me some.
I can get you candy.
All you gotta do
But
is just go in and tuck some candy.
But it's all the way across the lagoon. I'm not supposed to go across the lagoon.
Oh, come on, you can do it for me. We're best buds, right?
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Oh, yes, we are.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
So just tuck some candy underneath your fan and just walk out. Quiet, like.
What?
But Junior, you've got a dentist appointment tomorrow.
Well, I can get the candy now. I'll be back in time for the dentist appointment. It's all fine. I can do this. I can do everything.
All right, just be real discreet about it.
Okay.
We don't want everybody knowing about all the free candy.
Yeah.
Hey, Junior.
Yeah.
Take a nap together.
What?
Cuddle up and take a nap.
I do like that
It's
so
an hour or
much.
two, you know.
No, you're
But
right.
Junior, we agreed a sleep schedule's really important.
Naps are nice. Was I supposed to be doing something?
Yeah, I think we're supposed to spoon.
Junior, you overslept. Our school test was just an hour ago and you missed it.
I didn't think I missed the test. That's not your fault. You were great. How many times have I spent?
Thanks. Next Tuesday?
Yeah, exactly. I feel like there was something I was supposed to be doing. Oh,
Supposed to be getting that candy for me.
that's right. Hey, I had to take a nap first. Then I
That's
missed
fine,
my
that's fine.
test. Maybe I should talk to my teacher. Yeah,
Talking to your teacher.
but I can't do better.
You don't need to talk to your teacher about nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Okay. I'll go get your candy then.
All right, you should grab your soul too.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, sure. You said to go across the lagoon. I got it. It's scary and dark out here. There's everything all around me. It's wow.
We said we'd never go across the lagoon.
It's not so scary. Well,
Hey!
hey yourself. I'm just going across the lagoon. Just,
Yeah?
You came here for me?
I don't think so. I'm taking the candy.
Oh, candy. Yeah. Ramona, you said you wanted to talk to me about my performance at work?
Yeah, I did want to talk to you about your performance.
Good, because I wanted to, I've been waiting to get some feedback from you.
Okay, look at me.
Look at you?
Yeah, but really look at me. Look at this side.
Okay.
And then look over here.
I'm taking you in.
Try and keep breathing. Give me 3 words.
Boss.
Uh-huh.
Pretty.
Yes.
Generous.
You really get this company. Reggie, I'm giving you a promotion.
You're giving me a promotion? We didn't even talk about...
Vice President of Sales.
Did I mention that you look especially pretty today?
Oh. Excuse me. Yes.
Oh,
There's some workers striking out all right, I'll follow you.
as your VP, I better come along.
Yes, well, they're striking out there. They need solutions. Excuse me, everyone. I can see you're all upset. And I think I know why. The new poster of me is not big enough. I promise to get the biggest poster available. I'm going to go to Kiko's and put my face on that copier until we get the biggest picture available.
Ramon, I think it might have something to do with their wages.
We need fair pellet wages.
Yeah.
Insurance. Insurance, yes.
Though I'm sure that a big picture of you would help. I mean, that's kind of like wages.
No one's paid any attention to the workers pretty much since you started, Mona. You know what makes a great leader? Leadership!
That's kind of a tautology. But only you could inspire me to use such big words.
Reggie, I'm going to have you work this out with those little guys over there. They all look the same to me. I can never tell you people apart! I'll be at my beauty appointment. And then working out. I've got a race coming up and I want to look good.
Okay.
You're adorable, people! Keep swimming! Keep
What are your demands?
Fair pellet wages.
Get some better.
These soup is very bad.
This is gonna be tough.
Okay, let's go. I'm going. Whoa, did they just ditch us?
Okay, gotta find somebody else to go Vic down on the Coral Gates apart. Who is it this time? Oh, Fabrizio J. Allensworth. All right, gonna lock up all the Coral Gates. Just lock these 2 things together here.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, you must be Fabrizio J. Allensworth. Got it.
That's me, yeah?
You haven't been paying rent.
Oh.
What have you been spending all your money on?
I went to the pet store to try to buy paint, and it turned out...
What's so funny about lifting you?
I'm sorry. I'm really sad, and I try to be happy when I'm sad.
it work?
No.
I didn't think so. Well, you got no place to live. You know what? If you were more self-respecting, maybe you would have take better care of your money.
Oh,
Like me.
you would have a money? George, is that condo next door open yet? I'm gonna knock the whole thing down and make one ultra condo.
Oh, man, I can't wait to knock that whole thing down. Sure, you know what? Knock it down early anyway, baby.
Great.
Mwah. See you later. See, that's a woman who knows what she wants.
She's a beautiful.
She is a beautiful. And she's all mine. And you know why?
I haven't a clue. You look a little shabby for her.
What'd you say to me?
I said you were a shabby person. You're knocking me out of my place. You look at your spins. They just lie there.
If I was...
Shabby.
Listen, I got a home. You're out on the cold, cold water with no home.
Oh.
Natural predators probably come by and eat you right on up. Any minute now. Oh, I think I see one coming now.
Oh no! It's the daily jellyfish.
If you don't mind, I'm going to go inside now.
Please, the jellyfish don't eat me. Spin action! Oh, gee, but a cricket!
Sing. All right, not bad. Not bad. That was a lot closer when I'm looking for length. Certainly those seems a little bit longer than the first ones, and I felt a lot better. I like that third one, how Eric started that scene, even though he knew that Sarah's character was the protagonist, setting her up for that, because they could set up the Coral Gables. I love that name, it's great. Yeah, it's an actual place. But it was great, very, very funny. And I love setting that up and giving Sarah enough time to get over there. Giving the technicians enough time to come in and play that. I love what you guys are doing with all the backups. It looks really good. And your choices are really smart. Sarah, what was your thing that you carried over from the first scene to the second scene? You could have a through line like my character in the first scene and my character in the second scene were obviously the same person because.
Well, because she was spending her money on things that were hobbies that she was trying to find. I should have said bicycle instead of fish, or pet. I was thinking of pet fish.
Right.
I should have said bicycle. I spent money on bicycle.
Right.
Then that would have said that's what she had tried. Was thinking about doing previously.
I think, yeah, whatever made your character so unique, that thing we talked about, the thing that the character overcome, I didn't really get a sense from that in that second scene as much as something else kind of similar but unrelated.
Yeah.
So I felt like it was a little too scattershot, and I really want to have an obvious direct connection of, oh, that was that unique identifier for that character in the first scene. It's going to get heightened in that second scene. That thing is going to get heightened. Not just the Italian accent, and not just like inferred intent, but the thing that I'm really trying to hit hard on. You know what I mean? For instance, Sheena's character in that second scene, obviously very much about herself, making everything about her. I love, was that the same character in that third scene? Love that. Love that. So now we have a villain. Not just Eric, who is not just condemning something indiscriminately, he's doing it because he's in love with his wife, who is Sheena's character. And I love how that came together with that. And that first scene, the Tompkins character, obviously getting more and more in trouble. We don't know how she fits in this world yet, but I'm sure she's going to fuck something up involved in the construction or deconstruction of this village, what's happening. So I can start seeing the pieces that seemingly were unrelated start coming together a little bit. I really enjoyed those scenes, which were a lot more successful for me. So moving on to this next beat, we have two scenes where I want to start merging the worlds a little bit more harder. You know, so what are our lead characters right now for the story? Shayna is, what's that?
Ramona?
Ramona.
It's yours.
Ramona, she's her, so we have Ramona, Junior,
Fabricio.
Fabricio, and who else do we have that's out there as far as like lead characters, secondary characters?
Eric's,
We don't, I don't know if we even got the name. Oh, Dan? Oh, yeah, George.
Shayna's husband.
Yeah.
Not Shayna's husband, what's her character's name? Ramona's husband. Who else?
There's a guy, but he's not in.
He won't be.
He's at home.
He's at home. Exactly. He's with
We're gonna see what it is. What else? What are some of the topics, friends?
Yeah, you can do any of my friends
Ryan, Patrick's super crying back. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Patrick's a good conscience, so he's like the Jesus figure.
Reggie, the guy left in charge.
Oh,
Yep.
right.
Yeah, so who's playing them? Just
Patrick.
as well? Alright.
and Patrick, it was Patrick who would be the heel.
That's Chad.
Chad's heel character that was like, hey, you should do this because it's going to be good for that.
Okay,
I
good.
can't even film the stealing candy. That's how pathetic
Right.
I am.
Yeah, I should have called it something bigger.
So what I want to do is start in 2 longer scenes, 4-minute scenes. They feel a lot longer than they are. No, is that how I want to say that? They feel a lot they feel a lot longer than they really are. So don't, yeah, exactly. So I want to see 2 scenes that kind of start pulling these worlds together and setting up what the big climax is going to be about. So far, what are the thoughts and ideas of what these 2 scenes could be about? And let's discuss what our best choices would be. What are some scenarios? What happens next? Yes?
I think Junior should get hired at the company.
Which company?
The one that everyone's striking at because they have no workers.
Right.
Everyone's on strike.
Yeah.
His parents make him get a
Or
job.
so this is a company that is commissioned to tear down this house, right? That would be the most obvious and direct route. So let's just choose that to be what their job is.
Okay.
Since we have a construction and demolition need, and we have a company that is not really said what it is, let's just assume that is what that company does. So Junior gets a job there. What else is a likely scenario? What is happening? What is next?
Junior fucks it up.
What was that?
Junior fucks it up.
Junior fucks it up somehow.
And I feel like Junior would fuck it up to the detriment of. I become scarred.
Yes. Junior fucked it up so bad. I think that's almost like a.
Oh, is that too friendly?
I think that's too. I think it might be a little more climax.
Okay.
So what? Again, we want to like build up an oh no moment. We're trying to get to an oh no moment. So far, Junior goes to work for the construction company because they're all on strike. So obviously that is going to have a huge oh no moment, right? Without actually having the oh no happen. What else could also set up an oh no moment?
I think Fabricio could be like trying to help cater the striking people's dinner. Poison everybody.
Okay, great. So how does that fits in how?
Because she's trying to be helpful and in the end
She fucks it up. So she poisons everybody by trying to cater the dinner. What else? What else would be setting up an oh no moment?
Alternate Fabricio at the end of the day, they knock over the building and, they knock down the condo, and Fabricio gets trapped inside trying to help people out.
Okay.
So,
I think a negotiator could come, an outside negotiator could come that's prettier than Ramona. Steal everybody's attention.
Ramona could go in for a plastic surgery and either Fabrizio or Junior being performed.
Alright, so these last 2 suggestions make it seem a little harder to get to because they're just not an obvious, you know what I mean? They're not like the straight line between the 2 points. We want to get to an oh no, it feels like that. Both of those 2 would be like, that's a lot to set up in one scene. So, it sounds like these other two first ideas might be our two scenes. In 4 minutes, what has to happen in scene 1?
Junior gets a job.
Junior gets a job and fucks up the construction, the demolition construction somehow.
Isn't Painter decide that?
We'll figure that out in the scene. Scene 2 of Cliffhanger is?
Catering to people that are going to tear down their house.
So there's a big project, we're all trying to build or demolish something. Workers need food, including Junior. Right, so somehow Sarah fucks up the big catering account, and ends up poisoning everyone. Yes?
Could it be kind of a thing where the pasta visual cook guy comes back, like maybe she did Sarah trying to make soup?
Yeah, you mean Eric's character?
Yeah.
Yeah. So then she's trying to help the family business and fucks it up for him too, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely that.
My idea is building on all this is that it's negotiated that they can have this big meal to return to work.
Okay.
Perhaps, and that's
They want
because they're on strike right now.
Great. I love it. Let's see those two scenes.
Which two?
But I think instead of poisoning, maybe she needs to make something where they expand so that like the woman gets attacked. So that the woman has something bad happen. But I think something bad happened.
She gets burned by the husband.
So here's our two objectives. Junior fucks up the demolition / construction. Sarah ends up poisoning a lot of people. I don't want to make it too complicated of an objective. I want it to be as simple of an objective as possible. We'll figure out the details of the hows and the whys. Figure out the hows in the scene itself. But we have 4 minutes to do each of these scenes. Take your time. Take your time.
Thank you for meeting me in my office. I heard that you needed a caterer. Yes, I need a caterer who can make low-calorie soups. Low-calorie? Did you notice my right fin? It is a beautiful and shiny. Does it seem a little fatter than my left fin? It seems as if your fins are a little mismatched. I mean, they're perfect. Perfect. I need this job. Please give it to me. You know what? You're all over the place. You're beautiful. You're a shining star among satellites. Well, all right. I need you to make a meal so great it can make 50 bug-eyed boys get back to work. Well, I know someone who can help with him. Do you have anything I could apply under my eyes? I used to use a sea cucumber. I'll take it. All right, let me check my tray. Here you go. No more puffiness, eh? I'm so sorry. The men are hungry and they're striking outside. I must get to my business. Giuseppe, what do you mean you're sick? Who was gonna make it this food for 50 buck guy? Boys!
It's only a little seasickness. It's not a big deal. I'll be fine in a day or so. But Fabrizio, look into my eyes.
Giuseppe, I look into your eyes as we speak.
I am gonna ask you to make my pasta fagioli. Make my pasta fagioli low calorie. You have to be very careful. Only a handful of Italians can make anything Italian low calorie.
Oh, Giuseppe, I don't even know where is the starter. What about the larder?
It's time for you to be your own person.
Oh. Giuseppe, I'm sorry.
You poked me in the eye.
I'm so sorry.
Look at my eyes, they're so
go do this for me and make something of yourself. Yeah?
I will not fail you.
I know you won't. I know you won't, Fabrizio.
I mean, I might, but I'm just going to say that because that's how I do the confidence.
Never say never.
Oh.
You will not fail. You will only do, and I believe in you.
Giuseppe, get better. If I do this, will you get better?
I will. I'm just gonna lay down and get over the sea of sickness.
Oh, Giuseppe, wait, don't lay down just yet.
What is it, Fabrizio?
I want to tell you, I tried to buy a pet and it died.
Giuseppe knows all about having the pets and they die. But that is the thing. Maybe that is the way they want it. You don't know if there was that pet's time to die. And this might be your time to shine.
But what if I killed the super like I killed my own pet?
We all make mistakes all the time. But we can't look for other people for guidance always. We have to go off on our own and make our own path. And sometimes you make your own path and things go wrong with you. Or maybe that's the way it was supposed to go. You don't know that pet was maybe supposed to die. And you just helped it along. You succeeded. You have to think about it in that way.
Giuseppe is so wise.
I know. And now, I want you to go find your own wisdom by having your own experiences, okay?
My own experiences.
Your own experiences.
My own experiences, okay.
Just remember.
Yes, I remember. I look into your eyes and I remember it now and forever.
Okay. Gotta speed, Giuseppe.
You get better, okay?
Don't worry about me.
Pasta fagioli, local. Oh, my fucking hell.
No one else in you, motherfucker!
So, you promise that you don't have too many other obligations.
No, I have nothing that I specifically have. Wait a minute. I feel like there's something I'm supposed to be doing. There was a reason I came to this side of the... No,
But-
I don't think there is.
Okay, good, because this job is going to require an awful lot of your time.
Oh, I'm good with time. I'm really good with time. I like time.
Good, that's incredible, because you are going to have to do the work of 40 striking workers.
40?
Yeah.
No, I can do that.
You can handle it?
You talk to my grandma. She'll tell you I'm great at everything I do.
Oh, I can take your word for it. I won't call you a reference.
Okay.
So, okay, just when you cross that line and they call you Scab,
Okay, is that a nickname? Is that like a cute
don't
nickname?
worry about it. Don't take anything. It's just a term of endearment. So, I really appreciate you doing this.
I'm absolutely willing to try. I'm willing to try anything.
And just a little bit of FYI. If you run into the boss, just throw her a compliment.
I should throw something at her?
Compliment. Yeah, throw her a compliment.
Okay, I'll try. I'll definitely try.
Okay, well, I guess trying's all you can do. So, you'll be at the job site?
Absolutely, I will.
And you'll be able to do the work of 40 fish?
Absolutely, I will try to do the work of 40 fish.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, when they call you Scab,
I'm going to take it as a compliment because that's what it is. Is there something I'm supposed to be doing?
yeah, going to the job site.
Oh, right, the job site.
Junior, I've been working here all my life.
You look like it.
It was not easy getting me this job.
But I think it's great. I'm going to do the best I did everything ever.
I put my reputation on the line for you.
Thanks.
You must not fail me or the company.
No, I'm going to try my best this time. My absolute best. I know that it might destroy your entire life and being if I fail. So I'm going to try really hard.
There is no try. You must simply succeed.
No, try's a word. It's in the dictionary and I looked it up.
If you do not succeed,
Uh-huh.
I must cast you off and out.
What do you, what, a cast? Why are you going to cast me off? I'm
Well,
going to try.
I can't simply have your name tied to mine.
What? But,
So we'll be changing your name as well.
oh, I do have a
If you
new...
fail.
I have a new name. They call me Scab.
Very fitting. Very fitting.
I'm not quite sure what it means.
Oh, you will see.
Well, I need to get to work now. I am going
Good,
to try
good.
to do the work of 40 people so that you don't
Oh.
lose face and look stupid for the rest of your existence.
That's what what I like to hear. Working 40 people.
I want to try.
Yes.
I'm gonna try.
Scab! 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 Scab!
Thank you.
Scab!
Yes, I am.
Scab!
Right here.
Scab!
Hey, yep, I'm Scott. I need to get to the other side just to do
Where do you think you're going?
I'm going to work. I'm going to work for all of you people, so you don't have to. That's how awesome I'm going to be. Yes, yes, I am. Oh, look, I can go through the coral. I don't need to go past you.
Damn it! Oh, we suck! Screw him! You're late, asshole! Screw it, let's go get a beer!
Hey, wait, I don't want to leave it just a second. I have brought the most tasty soup that will take away your animosity.
The soup was really bad before.
This soup is the most famous local pasta fazola.
Yeah, makes me want to work.
And it should. Here, on the table of the spread of my out upon the board each of you.
Oh, this is delicious.
Junior, there you are. Yeah. Thank you for coming down to the job site. It took me a little while to get here. They were giving me such compliments about being a staff. Junior,
Yes,
I want to tell you something.
Okay.
Beauty is the most important thing. No, I heard that kindness is important. No, it's beauty.
Diligence.
You see this ugly condo?
So
We're gonna knock it down and replace it with something beautiful.
I see Fisher still living in that condo.
And you know what? I had some ugly, ugly workers working for me.
Yeah, they're not very attractive, I noticed.
I'll let you in on a little secret, Junior. I used to be what they call ugly.
Oh, I can see that. Or not. I've got bad eyesight. They say that.
And I've remade myself to be beautiful.
It's kind of like Frankenstein. I love that story.
Now my mother speaks to me. Anyways,
Yes, what?
I had some ugly workers. But I've got some good news. I hired the most incompetent chef I could find.
That's good news.
Yes.
Okay. Do you want me to do my job?
Yes.
Okay. It didn't fall down.
Go ahead, harder.
Okay. Ow. This is a little harder than I thought it would be.
Are you sure to push it that way?
We said we'd try to avoid head injuries.
I call it 7 o'clock. Good. I like where this is going. Don't forget, that's your instruction back there too. So, I mean, they would actually totally fall down and you bump into
Okay.
Is
But
this
I was afraid
the
to
series?
turn
Okay.
it that direction.
I'll put it over, but I think you get one over than like them falling down.
Well, then when I finally hit it right, I did
Yeah,
that.
and you guys also could be like, she's hitting it really hard up here, you guys can fall down the back. She doesn't have to physically come up here to hit it, she can hit that and that can hit that.
Right. I feel like we're not communicating well though, because we're putting up scenery and
Yeah.
we're in back of you guys and you guys are in front of us.
Uh-huh.
And so it's, I mean, we're not communicating to you that we're coming out or you don't see us or
Should
something.
they, if it's a situation where we're clearly editing whatever's going on there, and they're talking, should they come in? If our arm is out far enough, should they come in? So that it comes around us?
I kind of like them being on
Okay.
that back wall.
Okay.
I think that adds a little more depth.
That's just a challenge because we're back of you. We're-
Right.
Sure.
Well, it's also in some of the, like that pot of soup got ignored because I think everything from like a pot of soup to that one person, you know,
Right.
and so you have to just go with whatever
Exactly.
Which I've been.
Exactly.
Oh, that was a pile suit. I was laying in the pile suit.
Well, that was, but then she came out with the umbrella when she really came out and fed the people. She had the big umbrella full of soup.
Right. Saw that.
But then it was, yeah, it was weird because I feel like we get kind of stuck, the characters get like stuck in this corner, or stuck in that corner, like more than once.
Because we might not,
So you're not trying to.
Right,
like,
it's hard to, I know, I think that's.
I want to get in with one of the scene, but then it prevents, more improvising. Could we maybe, like if this, because I also noticed that there's a tendency to like put the things behind the cafeterias. And the problem is, if you put the scenery behind me, then you're basically just showing me off. So I'm wondering if we could set the scene up next to them, so that it's, so if I'm puppeteering, we can set up here, and then I can approach it like this.
So it's more
Behind it.
symbolic.
Yeah,
here.
if it gets in our eye line, then we're more easily hit to.
Yeah.
Right, rather than if they're behind me, then it's also.
Yeah, and that way, you can contain that this thing takes place in this portion of the stage.
I could have done then. If I saw him.
Right. So if we contain, if we use the environment stuff, contain this part of the stage, it also opens up to start another scene over here, a lot more easier, rather than being back there. Go back a little bit. Go back. Then we have a little more hesitancy to come in and start a scene because that location is that much more wider and greater. So if you come in a little bit behind them, and if Sarah and Topping and Sheena are down here, you guys can come up a little bit more, just isolate them from the rest of the stage, so that over there can be something else completely different.
So you can cheat that way.
Yeah.
Sort of, so that your back is to that part.
Not this back to it, but just like, this creates a frame of this part of the stage.
As long
whereas
as Amy,
something else
as
is
long as
different.
Amy can see that shape.
I cannot.
But the stage
From
is
down
down
here, from her seat.
they're gonna be a lot further away. So we're not-
Yeah, I mean, the stage is that much more wider.
I think the environment should just face out. Because if they start cheating things, you're excluding part of the audience.
Again, we won't know until we get in there. For sure. For sure. Okay, so after that, we only need probably one long scene. That's when we're going to work our group scene stuff in. Where everything comes together. And all the characters start coming together. And then maybe at the very end, we would see, I'm guessing, either Sarah and Eric back together again since they're the romantic couple.
Yeah.
We'll probably wrap up with them at the very end. Everything's okay there. Junior doesn't have to go back home. Because it's all about him, not about, it wasn't about his relationship with his parents, it was about his own journey. So him having a win would be enough. We don't have to go back home. I would go see Sarah and Eric starting back together again before the end. All right, good. I feel a lot better about this portion of the show. So we will run another 35-minute story next week, as well as start incorporating some games. All right? So David, Frank Mills, come see John Ratliff, the score of Frank Mills Saturday. I'll leave the email address to figure out when I should And any other questions or concerns?
Where are they? Here.
Here.
Or, are we?
We can, I just thought you were at that.
I thought you said it was just this week that was.
Yes.
I think the DAC was I thought the DAC was this week. And I think it was supposed to be next week. Your emails.
It's everything,
Yeah.
all everything from this point forward is
Last
that.
originally said that.
No. That's
Oh.
excuse me.
Yeah.
No, the DAC had one rehearsal in October that wasn't the week of the show. We've only rented the theater for the week of the show. So we were rehearsing everything else here. Except we got this one opportunity to go to the DAC that fell through.
So we're back here. The answer is we're back here.
We are back here.
If we could reverse.
Yeah, I'm sure it's right.
Please read your notes that Elizabeth will be emailing out this week. I'm sure that will be on there.
Yes.
As well as, she's got that awesome sheet she did last week. Diagnostics or how
Yeah, that's great.
that was awesome. So,
Really? Interesting. I will go.
any other questions or comments or concerns? We'll work on some new improv games next week. We'll come back to this story structure. See you next week.
pint night. Jordan Maxwell's already over there. He's there every Tuesday. Anybody who wants to go will be over the Dog and Duck. So, Dog and Duck.